Hi everyone, it's Sharon from Sharonatsea Travel, and we are here on the Norwegian Joy, and I am going to give you a quick cabin tour of our Connecting Balconies. We are in cabin 12236 and over here 12238. We have a BA category, which means it's a standard balcony on the upper decks, and they are connecting cabins. So let's take a look at ours, and then we are going to head into the kids' cabin and show you how they connect inside. So now that we're inside the cabin, the first thing you're going to see is the emergency instructions. Most cruise ships will have this on the back of the door. There's also a little peephole on this door, which is kind of nice. You can see who's at the door. Over here you have a couple of these hooks, which are nice for hanging a few things on that are attached. Over here you have, which is something, it's kind of nice, makeup room and do not disturb. I always like that because you push the light when you want your room to be made up, and you come back and it's usually made up. They don't have to guess when you're gone, and knock on the door and then you're not ready to leave. And so you just push that button and that's great. Also, there's a little holder for your key here. It's important that you leave a card in here. Some people will put the key card. We like to bring a little business card or something and put in there. That will make sure that your lights and everything stay on. Otherwise, things will shut off after so long, and you will be in the dark. So now right over here, before we head into the bathroom, we have the thermostat. It's very simple, just higher or lower. It's a pretty simple setup here. We have a nice full-length mirror, so you can check out your outfits for the evening. And now let's take a look in the bathroom. It's a pretty decent sized bathroom for a cruise ship. You see a large mirror there. There's the sink. There's some shelving on the wall over there. You also have some little toiletries that they leave you, which is really nice. There's shampoo, conditioner, and lotion, and a shower cap and a shower poof. Now that is awesome. I haven't seen those in a while on a cruise ship. Underneath you have your little trash bin, and there's some more shelving under there as well, along with more shelving right across from it. Then you have your toilet and a pretty decent sized shower. There's a clothesline that will pull across there if you want to hang some clothes to dry, maybe a swimsuit. You have a nice shower head. There's also a shampoo conditioner combination and a body wash in there as well. So pretty decent sized shower. Jamie's fit in there pretty good and can kind of turn around, so I think it's going to be a great shower. Now let's come out here and take a look at the rest of the room, and we will show you the connection part at the end. So over here we have a nice big long shelf here. That's what I really like, because a lot of the cruise ships now, especially the newer ones, have short little areas and there's never enough room for anything. So you have your shelf. You have 3 US plugs here. You have a European plug. You have a little light switch there. I love this little shelf right up here to put things on. It's great for like your sunglasses here, and just kind of hold some things. It's got a little rim up here so things don't fall off. You have some nice lights up here if you want to sit and do your makeup. And ladies, there's a little stool here as well. And it has a little thing on it, so you can use it as a little table as well, like this. So there you go. Underneath here, you have your hair dryer, and it's looks like a pretty new hair dryer. It's a pretty good condition. So on ships that are newer with a hair dryer, I always say leave your hair dryer at home. Otherwise, you may want to bring your hair dryer. But that looks good. Right here we have the fridge, and they have some things in the fridge right now. You can have them or move them. Just ask them to be removed if you do happen to have things in your fridge, so it makes more space. Now let's move over to this side of the cabin and first check out the closet. So on this side, we have the spot where you can hang all of your items. There's a lot more hangers back here, so there's plenty of space here for 2 people. And the shelf up above, which goes all the way across over to the other side. So you have a nice long shelf up above. You have 4 more shelves here, and on one of them you have the in-room safe. So that's nice. Oh, and there were also 2 bathrobes in here. When you do your online check-in process online, that's one of the questions they will ask you on Norwegian now, is if you want bathrobes. There'll be a little list of a few items that you can choose, and so you just check bathrobes and they will be in your stateroom. We have a nice large sofa here, and look at this. There are 2 drawers under here, and they're empty. A lot of cruise lines, when you have a sofa and there's drawers underneath, they're filled with bedding and things but these are completely empty, so that's nice. So if we need a little extra space, we know where to find it. Now, over here, there is more storage. Actually, there's 2. We have 3 little shelves here, and we have 2 kind of angled shelves in here. So those will be nice for some storage. We have a nice little TV here. Now, this is a smaller TV than we've seen in the past, I think, on some cruise lines, but it's kind of nice. And I think, oh, it does. Look, it bends. It moves, and so it'll angle towards the bed if you want to lay in bed and watch TV, or it'll turn a little bit more towards the sofa. So that's nice. Has this little pocket storage area here, which is nice to put some things in and they won't fall out. Like they have the room service and minibar list in here, little book, and this is a great spot for the remote control so it doesn't get lost as well. Now let's move over to the bed. On both sides there are 2 little night tables with a couple shelves, and they're just tables. There's nothing fancy about them. They're just little tables, great for storing things. A nice sized bed. You have 2 lights on each side with that will turn the light on. And then there's this one, which is actually a little reading light. So that's kind of nice. And underneath here, right here, there is a USB port. And that's the same on both sides of the bed. And we have a very comfortable bed. Whew. And these pillows are really comfortable. I love the Norwegian pillows. And on this side of the bed, there are light switches for the cabin as well on here. So whoever's on this side of the bed, they're in charge of turning out the lights. Now, let's head out to the balcony. Oh, before we go out, we'll open it up, but there is, up above, there is a lock. So you can push it in and out. So if you have little ones in the room and you're worried about them getting out, you can lock the door. Also, you want to make sure that when you come back in, you close this door tightly, because if it's left open or when you're out there and you leave it open, it will shut off the air conditioning in the room, and you'll come back in and, if it's really humid, you're going to be pretty warm. So let's take a look at this balcony. It's a little wet out here because they've been cleaning things up, and it's embarkation day. Okay. So we have 2 chairs out here and a little table in between. So nothing real fancy, but they're very comfortable, and they look to be new as well. So this is going to be great. It's a pretty wide balcony, so I like that. And we'll probably be spending a lot of time out here in the morning drinking coffee. So now let's go back inside where it's not so loud and take a look at the connecting cabin. I'm kind of excited about this. This is actually our first connecting room we've ever had. So there's a door right here. You open it up, knock, knock. The kids are in that room. And there's actually 2 doors, one on each side, so they could close their door as well, or we can close ours, both, or leave it open. And there's also a magnet up here behind the door, so you can push it open like that, and it'll stay. So you don't have to worry about the door flopping around. Oh, somebody's asleep in here. She'll be sleepy in the video. So this room is exactly, I'm not going to show you the whole cabin because it is exactly the same as our cabin, but the beds are split into twin beds. So this is a setup if you have the 2 twin beds versus the queen size bed. So there you go. That is how the connecting balconies work on the Norwegian Joy. They're very convenient. They're great because you can have a little privacy, but also you can have them open if you have a larger family and you want to kind of stay in touch with each other as well. So if you need help booking your next cruise on the Norwegian Joy, or any cruise for that matter, please feel free to email me at sharonatsea@gmail.com anytime. I would love to help you plan your next cruise vacation. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful, and we will see you in the next video.